Hello again. Welcome back to another live broadcast from Darling Productions. I'm wearing one of my favorite hats right now. Fight evil, read books. One of my favorite mottos. So here we are, another day of December and another GIVEMAS recipient. My name is Nikki Darling, and this is a project that Darling Productions is doing all the way through the month of December. Every day, we will recognize and acknowledge another community member here in the Wenatchee Valley who has been remarkable and extraordinary in one way or another in the past year, and tell a little bit about them, a little bit about what makes them amazing. And we have done some nominations, taken nominations from other community members, which we always appreciate because we cannot do it without you and your input. And so if you want to nominate somebody, we welcome that as well. And then we are pairing up with some local business owners and small business owners who are donating some goods and services and some experiences. We actually had tumbleweeds. How did I miss that in the earlier broadcast? Tumbleweeds yesterday donated a really awesome shopping experience at their store downtown. So that will be pretty cool to give away as well. And it's just all donated a feel-good project for the holidays in the month of December. So we have another recipient. This will be for December 5th because we're catching up a little bit today. And I feel like the ladies have been dominating our GiveMass recipient list. As a reminder, December 1st was Letha Capps with her sponsor, A Grandparent Project. December 2nd was Cassandra Madrid, who is accepted into a program to potentially get off of assistance and get into a home, put a down payment onto a home, get off of housing assistance, which would be amazing. December 3rd was Jessica Drake, arts reporter for the Wenatchee World. And December 4th was Shannon Delaney Craft, who every year does a big give for herself, and she doesn't tell anybody about it until somebody squealed on her. And so now for December 5th, we're going to go to the other end of the spectrum in a couple of different ways. I have a young gentleman who is a senior in high school. I came upon him, got to meet him this past September at the NCW Tech Alliance's Innovator Award Luncheon. He was a finalist in the Future Technology Leader of the Year Award. And he comes from Cascade High School up in Leavenworth, and he's a senior there. He ended up taking home the award, but when I met him, he didn't know that yet. He was just kind of tabling and explaining to people what he was being nominated for, which was computer coding, which I don't know anything about. So this young man's name is Quentin Farrell. So Quentin Farrell is our December 5th GiveMass recipient. I want to tell you a little bit more about him and why he is so remarkable. And getting awards and recognition is not really the point, but he is at the time he's 17, he might have had a birthday since then. I don't really know him all that well, but 17 or 18-year-old high school senior, runs for the cross country team. Just a little bit about him, but didn't know much about coding or tech or computers, but was a big fan of the game Minecraft. So a lot of parents out there of young kids and teenagers will relate to that. But then he got into, I guess, and I had to learn a little bit about this, and I did from him because he was able to explain it to me. They have these mod packs. They're bits of code that can be added to the game to advance it. This is what's so remarkable, is that he taught himself how to code so that he could write these JavaScript mod packs, and taught himself so well that then he would go on to these forums and then could mentor other code writers on how to write these mod packs. Teaching yourself is one thing, but then getting so good at it that you can then teach somebody else, that's pretty darn cool. And what he did with this is he built a physical game, board game, based off of the code that he wrote for the video game. And this physical game is what won him the Future Technology Leader of the Year award at the Innovators Luncheon for NCW Tech. So I think that all of that, the self-taught, the discipline, the passion, and the fact that this kid is one of our future technology leaders, and kids, one of the people that are going to be in our workforce very, very soon, makes me believe and have a little bit of hope for the future. So all of that to say that I'm very proud of the talent and the intellect that's coming out of our valley. I'd like to tell Quentin Farrell of Cascade High School that we see you, and I'd like to ask everybody else to help me recognize and acknowledge Quentin this holiday season and this month during GIVEMAS for being our December 5th recipient. And we'll get another GIVEMAS gift pack out to Quentin, even if I have to drive out to Leavenworth myself and give it to him. So happy holidays, Quentin, and congratulations. And thank you for being such a smart young lad in our community. So